Sabrina here, your escape coach, checking in for day 7. We're on our final day. Yay! Final day here, day 7 of our 7 days of mindfulness challenge. So thank you for being a part of it. If you've been participating, if you're late to the game, you're still early, you're still good because the videos are still up. Okay, just simply go back and watch the videos. It's all good. Day 1, we talked about the heart. We started with the heart. There is no life without a heart, right? Heart beats, heart stops, we have no life, right? So we started with the heart, and then day 2, we talked about our mind, the things that we think about. Day 3, we talked about our eyes, things we see, peripheral, and all things that we're noticing more of. Day 4, we talked about taking in the breaths, our lungs, and just breathing, focusing on breathing. Okay, and then day 5, we talked about the entire body. We did a body scan from head to toe, things that you're noticing on a regular basis or things that you may not have noticed. Day 6, we talked about social media and the things that we're noticing in our behaviors as we move throughout the day on social media, these social media streets, right? And now here we are, day 7. What could we be talking about today? I'm going to get a little personal on the last day. Let's talk about our relationships. Relationships, that's day 7, okay? So when you're going throughout the day, I want you to make note today of your relationships. It doesn't matter if it's a relationship between your siblings, your parents, your children, your best friend, your spouse, your boyfriend, girlfriend, co-workers. These relationships, whatever relationships mean to you, I want you to go in with just a curiosity. Have a curious mind. Like, how do you feel when you're around that person? This particular, just choose one. You can make a list of 5. Let's just say 5 people today, okay? And then you go down that list. Ask these questions. How does this person make you feel? How do you feel when you're around that person? Are you excited? Are you exhausted? Do you feel energized at all? What about, do they actually serve a purpose in your life? Are you giving purpose? Are you serving and giving a meaning in their life? How much value are you giving or getting from them? How long has this relationship been going on? How much do you continue to tolerate from this person? Or are you not tolerating? Are you really looking forward to seeing that person every day? Do you feel that that person is your everything? Or do you feel like you've wasted time around them? Is this someone who is constantly complaining? And how do you feel about that? Or is this somebody who's constantly empowering you? How do you feel about that? Does it make you want to do more? Or do you feel like, hey, it's time for me to pull back and do less? I want you to go just come up with these curious thoughts, just really no judgment. Don't beat yourself up and say, oh, I've just wasted my time with this and that. No, actually just make note of it. How do you feel when you get around your crew or your girlfriends or your boyfriends, or might not say boyfriends or your guy friends, whoever, but when you get around them, how do you feel? How do they make you feel? How is your heart? Do you notice any stress or tension in your body? Think about everything that we talked about. Are you noticing anything around those people who you're around? Is there anything around them that you're noticing that maybe they're not noticing at all? And how do you feel about that? Does it make you anxious? Does it make you upset? Are you pissed off, irritated? How do you feel around those conversations? Now let's talk about conversations. When you're having a conversation with them, are you listening totally, or are you constantly scrolling on social media while you're talking to them? Or are you listening just to respond to the next thing? Are you paying attention to what they're really saying? Are you listening deeply? Are you being a good listener? Think of all these things. Are you multitasking when they're coming to you and you're constantly on the go and you don't have time to really talk to them? Your coworkers, if they're constantly needing something from you, are you constantly needing something from them? Is it equally giving and taking? Or are you constantly giving? Or are you constantly taking? Which one is it? And how do you feel around that? What about your boss? How do you feel when you get in their presence? Are you feeling intimidated? What about people who are rising up, who you see climbing up the ladders? Are you secretly hating? Do you get upset, frustrated? Are you actually excited for them? I want you to take note of all of these things, these relationships that you have. Observe them. Are they serving you purpose? Or do you need to let them go? That's all. Just make note of them, okay? Is there a need for it to continue? Are you satisfied with the way things are going? Or is it time to let it go? I'm sorry, it just came out. That's my brain. All right. I'm Sabrina Hickman, your escape coach, creatively building platforms for people to heal and thrive. I just want to make you aware. I'm thankful that you have stayed apart here for 7 days of mindfulness challenge. And if you're wanting more of this, then just say, challenge me. Okay. Just put that in the comments. Challenge me. Okay. And I got something for you. All right. Always got something for you. Take care.